Okay, so we have founder of Topicmojo and Brandoverflow, Ahmed Qureshi, live with us. I haven't seen him live many times, so I'm surprised how did he agree to it, and we are excited uh, for Topicmojo and for Brand Overflow and the Growth Index. Hopefully, we can uh, get a feel of all the other stuff. New stuff is coming out soon. So let's start. And how are you doing, Ahmed?
I'm doing good. Okay, guys, let's get started. So, should I share my screen right away or a little later?
You can tell us about the Topic Mojo first. Like, how did you come up with the idea, and what's because you already have one brand, which is Brand
Overflow.
Overflow, and a lot of people, not a lot of people, but few people didn't like, like it could be some sort of diversion, and
Yeah.
and like I didn't mind it because I know if you have one platform doesn't mean that your journey stops there. You can be in a lot of tech industries and you can be involved in a lot of other things too, and still
Hmm.
manage to do everything. So give us
Yeah,
some
definitely.
brief about like Topic Mojo. How did you came up with the idea and stuff?
The idea was there from way before Topic Mojo was released. When we were working on Brand Overflow, we were working on several other things as well. We were working on content, outlining stuff, and auditing stuff, and everything. So Overflow became this all-in-one SEO tool that was technical, like highly technical data. So we were focusing with Brand Overflow with all the technical data. So it doesn't leave much room for everything else that SEO has. SEO isn't like one tool cannot have everything in SEO. Nobody can do that because SEO has several parts and you need to have those specialized apps to actually do those things. Topic Mojo was all about the content. It's not just about getting the right keywords, but also the right angles. Like, for example, if you're writing about camping gear, you need to know about the latest videos and the tweets and everything else happening as well. So your blog could be better. So we're trying to make a tool here that is going to help you write content for humans rather than for search engines. There are a ton of tools right now on the market, including Brand Overflow, that are going to help you with 5,000, 8,000, 10,000 keywords that you should have in your blog. But you shouldn't have that many keywords in your blog. That would be keyword spam, right? You don't want to spam Google again and again with the same kind of angles. You need to have a little more creativity when it comes to your content. That's why we have all these AI writers that are going up so well these days. But what Topic Mojo provides you is the different context of the same topic. Like, for example, I was just looking at a report right now for camping gear. On YouTube, you can find tips about getting the right camping gear. What kind of camping gear for 8-year-olds? What kind of camping gear for your old, elderly family members that are coming with you? Special accessories and whatnot. Reddit has questions that will make your content a lot deeper, which will help connect with your users more. To summarize everything, Topmojo is there to help you write content for humans. That's the kind of tagline I'm going for. Like, it's going to help you write content that is readable by human beings rather than just search engines.
Makes sense. So let's say if I have like a brand or something, so I can let's say if I have a brand and under one brand I have a gadget, like said fidget spinner, like it was one of those
Yeah,
products that everybody was selling, right? So then
yeah.
I can look it up that keyword and see how popularity the engagement it's doing in social media, YouTube,
Yes,
Twitter, I
everything.
guess.
What are they saying about fidget spinners in Twitter? Maybe you will be surprised. Maybe some people like it, but maybe you will find out something really harmful for kids. Like maybe it affects their attention span. Maybe it affects with their education. I don't know. Maybe it's just a distraction. Those are the key points that Topic Mojo helps you discover about the topic itself. Like on Reddit, maybe they have something trending in the posts which is harmful for kids that you didn't know about, and you're about to write a blog article that doesn't have that little bit of information. And then users are going to read it, and they're not going to have that one little piece of information that was crucial. So if for me, this tool is kind of like content discovery. So I know what I need to write about with full context without doing half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hour researches on Google, Twitter, Reddit, everywhere else. I just run a topic model. I know pretty much everything I need to know to write a blog post about any topic.
Perfect. Let's go through the demo and see what Topicmojo is capable of doing. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to type it in on Facebook Live or just come on Run the World, and Ahmed will be happy to answer all those questions.
Sure. Let me share the screen first. All right. Okay. First step for any content piece is what you're going to do is come over here and create a report. A topic is different in every country, like a keyword is different in every country. So you're going to select your country over here, the top where you want to write the topic for. And we're supporting a lot of languages right now, and more languages are coming out as well. So it doesn't matter which language you're using. We have which language you want to go for. We have so many that it's going to be fine for just about anybody. You write a topic, and when you're writing a keyword here, you don't have to write the whole sentence, just the topic that you're working towards. Like, for example, camping gear. Here's one for camping gear. Like, I want to write a blog post about camping gear. It could be a top list, a top 10. If that doesn't matter, I don't have to write top 10 camping gear. So oh, hey, Alston. So
finally got your work. Continue, guys.
That's great. So if I want to write a blog post about camping gear, all I need to do is write the keyword camping gear, and I will get everything around it within the report. So once you have your report, you will see these two things over here. This is the Google trend. The Google trend shows you the average searches that Google has seen over the years for this particular keyword. It doesn't mean that this is great volume or bad volume. It just shows the overall search volume, search trend, basically, for a keyword that is happening over the years. So the older a keyword is, the longer history you would be able to see in this graph. Like, for example, this is from 2004, and the latest one is 2021. And as you can see, in 2004, people used to camp a lot, and 2021, people don't camp a lot as much. Well, of course, digitalization, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, makes sense, right? This is how you understand what topic you're going to work at.
And also pandemic, right? That's also a reason.
Let me see. Okay. Let's say it happened. Okay. 7th and 8th. Let's say it started right here at the first month of 2019. I wouldn't say it dropped a lot. People were still searching for camping gear, maybe because they want to sleep out in their lawn. So even with COVID, I would say technically by the data that people were still searching for camping gear. That is interesting. Okay, and this is the search volume, the actual search volume coming directly from Google AdWords. This gives you an idea of how many people are actually searching for it on a monthly basis. Like, you can expect 5 or 3% of this traffic at most if you're ranking in the top 5, let's say. So if it's 61,000, you divide that, you get a percentage of 3%. And if you rank on it, that's still pretty good traffic. So the overview portion of it basically is there to give you an idea of what the entire thing is all about. The intents are the keywords that we create using our keyword generator from BringAgain. We take a keyword and we try to find all the intents around it, like a shopping intent, a comparison intent, a phrase intent, research, questions, local. So we kind of mix and match keywords to find keywords that Google is auto-suggesting us. Like, for example, a shopping keyword could be, want to give you an example of how my system actually does this. Like, if it's camping gear, I would actually, right here, buy camping gear. And all these keywords that are coming over here would be in the shopping area. So these are all the intent we're creating by ourselves. It's all hand-worked stuff. And we create all these intents by ourselves, and we're improving it as we go on. So if you create a report today, it might not be the same as one you create after 3 days, because auto-suggest changes all the time. as we change, auto-suggest changes as well. So cheapest camping gear. So these are the keywords you would see in the shopping intent. Okay, back here. Comparison would be which camping gear is the best. Keywords like that. It's just like playing with English. The top videos that are going for camping gear, the 10 coolest camping gear and gadgets. So this is not only good to put inside your blog content, like informational content to make your blog piece a little better, but it's also good for content ideas. Like you can make a blog post about the 10.
So sorry to interrupt, Ahmed. I just saw a question which I thought it's super relevant. The question is, how accurate is the data and what API do you use? Can you give some insights on the search?
That's a really good question. We don't use any API. We built the system ourselves. And basically, our system goes to Google, types in this keyword, like cheapest camping gear. And then we take in all the auto-suggest and put it into our system. And we do it fresh every time.
What about the search volumes?
The search volumes are refreshed. They're coming directly from AdWords, and we refresh them every 1 or 3 months, like depending on the volume. If it's 0, we will try to refresh it every month to see if it changed or not.
Got it.
Something like that. I hope that answers your question, Sajwal. Okay, where was I? Okay. So these YouTube videos are not only good for, like if you're making an affiliate blog, these are really good to kind of give a context over what kind of things you would expect from a camping gear, like what kind of gadgets you should look for. And if you don't want to include these in your blog, it's really a good idea to go through these videos and come up with content ideas for your own. Like if you have a camping gear affiliate marketing blog, these are the topics that you should be writing for, because these are the top watched videos on YouTube, right? Tweets help me figure out what is the latest conversation going around the topic that I'm looking for. These would pretty much help me to figure out what kind of angle I would take against it, for it, what to avoid, what to further add into my content piece. Related searches and breakout searches are from Google Trends directly. Let me give you an idea. So a lot of people ask us where we get this data from, and we try to keep our data directly from Google in every case. Either it's from Google search, from Google Trends, from AdWords, directly from Reddit. We have very little third-party APIs. So because everything is built into BrandOverflow. Okay, let me camping gear. So this is the interest over time within the past 12 months in Germany. United States. Here we go. This is more like graph we were looking at. Here are the top states: Utah, Wyoming, Oregon. Here are the latest related queries. Toddler camping gear. Like, if this is a breakout query, that means people are going to camp right now and they're looking for camping gear, especially for toddlers. So they have very, very small children. So if you're creating a blog piece, you need to write about children, apparently, in camping gear. I don't know how I would write that, because this is a keyword that came from a customer that I was trying to test out. I don't have any interest in camping gear, by the way. So I would pretty much write about what kind of camping gear you would need for a toddler, all the safety precautions, the lotions, the mosquito, everything, pretty much everything from mosquitoes to sleeping to food, everything. I would include that in my content.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. The source is like Google Trends data is coming through. So let's say, for example, if they are the country, for example, United States is the popular one. If I'm looking into something like Sri Lanka or India, then there's a trend data sometimes not found or something like that for the smallest keyword. So if there's, for example, this one where it does not show any sub-region, then we won't show this data inside Topicmojo.
Exactly. Because I cannot make up data. I cannot assume it is popular in Sri Lanka. Like, for example, in Pakistan, it's not going to be all that. I don't think people can just too spiked. But if you write something like biryani, we're gonna have a good trend here. So see, this is what I love about SEO. No matter what happens, every keyword has a different life in every country. This is what I love about SEO so much. There's a question here. Apart from Google, any other sources you are using for keywords? Google is king, but just curious. We were thinking about AI for a bit, NLP, but we were thinking of building it on our own. It's not ready yet, so until that's there, first we're going to use Google, and in the second phase, we're thinking of doing something like it, like if there's a cheap camping gear. So we're making our own keyword analysis kind of thing. So it would go from the first 3 or 4 pages, like these are the top ranking pages, and we would bring out keywords from these pages. So this would be our keyword suggestion made from Brandoverflow. It's a very long project. It's because judging a page, taking HTML and saying, okay, this is the keyword, and you have to be really accurate. But because it's not just about English, it's pretty much all the languages we support.
So are you planning to detect it by keyword density or something else?
Keyword density, a little bit, yes. So we find the repeating keywords and then get the keyword after it and the one before it, and try to find out if that has any density as well. It's a very easy way, but okay, for Urdu, it's not going to work. English, it's going to work. And Chinese, I work with all the languages in Brandoverflow. People think it's so easy that I can just write EN or RU to get Russian. It's not. I go through each language and I try to figure out how the language works, how it would work in the keywords and the search volumes and analysis, similarity, everything. So this is something we're building out. It's going to be fun. It's a very long project. But yeah, for now, it's all Google, nothing else. We don't want to trust anybody else right now.
But you are getting the data directly from Google, so that means there won't be any interruptions or API price which lets you disconnect the service. Everything comes directly from Google.
Yes. You know the biggest problem I have? Literally, my servers go to Google SERPs almost every day. At the start of the day, we go there 300,000 times because there are 300,000 rank tracker keywords. We go to Google Search 300,000 times every day in the morning, UTC 00. And we go here and we try to finish everything within 1 hour. This is what my servers do. And you know what Google has been doing? It's been throwing updates and changing these class names.
True.
And now, okay, this is something which most people might like because I don't use any API. So I get this data for this title from this little class name. That's what scraping is. You get class names and you find the title in it. And Google has changed this in the last 2 months, maybe 15 times. And every time that happened, my rank tracker was slowed down. I was telling people, no, I'm updating the data because Google has done a new update. So this is a problem with making your own service, but there's also a huge upside because I can do all kinds of things with Google.
Since you have the control over all the data with you and there's no separate cost, I assume, third-party cost.
So it's the direct Brandoverflow API.
Got it.
A few more questions came in. How many YouTube videos, how many tweets, and how many other mediums are shown per topic research? BJ Sar. Okay, we try to get the top most popular 100 videos, the top most ranked or liked tweets. The same goes for Reddit as well. And on Alston's group, somebody even mentioned about a little hack with Quora, so you can get the most liked Quora questions. We were doing that as well. That's also in it. So we're trying to get 100 of the best things of each in here. Another question. So right now, Topicmojo is kind of like an aggregator.
Sorry, Ahmed?
Huh?
I think your screen froze. Can you?
My screen froze?
Yeah, just
No,
answer that again. You can hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him. No worries. You can continue.
Okay, no problem. Continue.
Okay. So right now, Topicmojo is kind of like an aggregator of an available data. Oh, why did it go down? Of available data. In theory, one could do a Twitter search, Google trend check, and AdWord volume check and get the same results. Maybe one query takes 1 minute instead of 10 seconds. Yes, that is correct. But what we're doing is a lot different. Like, for example, our queries are getting more and more complicated. Hey, Sarang.
Hey, sorry for being late. And
No, it's
it's just
okay.
a Indian thing to be late.
Oh, we're answering a
Sorry.
very unique question right
Yeah,
now. Somebody asked me,
yeah, sure.
Topicmojo is basically aggregating data from different sources, so anybody can run queries anywhere to
Right.
get that data on Google, and maybe it would take them a few more minutes. So here's the thing about that, Sajwal. Yes, you could do that, but what you cannot do is run 5 queries for each, get the best kind of thing, remove the duplicates, and stitch the data together. That's the kind of thing my API is doing. They're simple queries, but we try to run multiple queries just to get one set of 100 items, basically, for anything like YouTube or this or that, to kind of stitch that together, put it here. If that makes sense, I know I'm not explaining it the
And
best way.
let me expand a bit since I'm a user of a brand Topic Mojo itself. First, there's 2 components. One, which I pretty much say as a scraper component, where it gives you all the results from various different locations, sites, community, and everything. That's self-explanatory. Even if you don't have Topic Mojo, you can do it yourself, because if you can open up different tab, if you can filter out, as he mentioned, that you can perfectly do that. The second part is where some automation comes into play, more data comes into play, where the public alternative place takes place with the keyword visualization to understand the topic concept, and keyword grouping, topic grouping to analyze the similarities between this and alphabetic generation. I think Ahmed will go on with all those features, but basically if we take a single feature at the time, probably you can do it. But what Topic Mojo does is presents all this data in a usable format. I personally see Topic Mojo not as a keyword research software, not as a content generation. I see purely as a market research software to understand the industry and search intent and what should I create about it. So I hope that answers a bit on what you were asking.
That is a really good way to explain it. I was going to start talking about technical stuff right now, as is my nature. Are there any questions? Like, also for that matter, any SEO tool would do the same. Are you crawling live when you get new query? David, yes. I try to crawl live as much as I can, unless it's been crawled already in the last 3 days. So it's 3 days or 2 days, or if something is at a 0 level, so I just keep fetching new until there's something there.
And I experienced this. Like, I gave complaint to Ahmed a couple of times. Why this is taking too much time when I run a query? And I was like, I am running a live query. That's why as soon as I add more servers and everything, it will keep on getting faster. But the cool thing is he's running a live query. So that's always useful. Hopefully it can improve the speeds as we go.
Yeah, definitely. The video tab is going to show you pretty much everything. There was an export option added to pretty much anything. You can download it, start viewing it. All the URLs are in there. Everything you want to export, it's right there at one click. The forums part is really fun, actually. So if you're writing a blog post about something, you want to get the right backlinks as well. This is not only going to give you the right conversations on forums happening all around the internet, it's also going to help you get link opportunities, like in forums and communities. You can go there and link your topic, your blog post. This is really good for bloggers, especially. That's what I was thinking here, that people can just go to these forums, put up their register there, put up their link, tell them how this post their content could help you learn more about camping and outdoor gears or whatever. Or you could even be part of a bigger forum to help your blog get more traffic and clicks, affiliate sales. Who knows? A lot of people are doing Amazon affiliate marketing lately as well, and this is the thing that's going to help you get that traffic. Not only is it going to help you get those conversations, but also help you get traffic via link opportunities.
And also, just to add a bit importance on the form, this is one of the most important, because with communities we can identify intent of the searches. For example, we just enter one topic idea, but when we go into this topic every section we see a lot of intent on what they are looking for, what are the long tail keywords they are looking for. For example, we might think this is the primary keyword, but our target audience might be searching for something completely even not including our main keyword. So when we go through this topic and how they are conversing with each other, what are they are talking, what are the words they are using. For example, everyone we say search engine optimization, but a non-techie guy would not know, and he will simply type website ranking or Google ranking or something like that. That's the same concept, and we can get that idea through this community discussions.
That is absolutely correct. And yeah, long tail keywords is a great way to look at the forums area. It's like maybe you're targeting the wrong keywords. And I could also do a little of automation, remove this part, keep this part as a title, get the keywords out, and get you search volumes for that as well. That is also possible.
That will be cool.
The Instagram part is also for the product kind of people out there. So you can see all the kind of different, it's not going to let me in. We cannot embed content here because Instagram's API doesn't let me. So we have the URLs, but I cannot embed all this content here.
Scrape it, just like Google.
I was actually thinking that. Is there any value to Instagram content?
Can find a workaround that, I'm pretty sure.
No. Do you guys think there's some value there in Instagram
Absolutely.
content?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's going to be great for products, I think.
I mean, for influencers, I think for influencer marketing and going in that side, I think for Instagram influencers, I think it's going to be a good way to. If I run an agency, it's probably going to save me tons of time to shortlist influencers and to find good quality content around that topic. So.
That is a really great way to look at it. Let me just make an internal note of that. Because
I'm gonna keep bugging Ahmed, for all the feature requests. I already do. So.
Scraping Instagram is not a problem.
There's some questions on Facebook. Alston, if you mind checking it out, so we can. And then I have a few questions for Ahmed.
Sure.
Also, I'll reveal a surprise today. Maybe I had a quick chat with Ahmed a few days ago. This is completely unplanned. So, yeah.
Is it a secret feature which has been mentioned on the roadmap?
I have no clue about any. Ahmed doesn't tell me any secrets. Trust me.
I have a few questions related. So, is Topicmojo like? I've seen like some of the tools they have like you can put your brand name and it or competitor's brand name and it looks up all the where they are, where they've been on post. So can we use that for that too, for that purpose, Ahmed?
It is possible. Yes, you can write a brand name here. The reason I'm saying, like, for example, I'll give you a scenario. Let's say if there's a competitor or if there's a in the same industry, right, and you want to see how they are trending with their brand, and then you can kind of get inspired and do the same kind of thing, So I think there was a tool that actually, when you mentioned their brand name or the company name, it tracks everything where they are and what they are doing and wherever they have been mentioned, even in the groups or Facebook or Instagram. So I'm just looking at it from the other side, like because it's kind of related. I'm not sure if it. Okay, this is perfect. This is a perfect example. Okay, I come from the VPN industry. Okay, so we basically research NordVPN all the time for competition and everything. And This is the keyword, NordVPN. I use it as well. It was a competitor, but I use it as well. So look at the height. Surfshark is like a sister company of NordVPN. There's a whole drama around it. So look at how popular NordVPN got over the years. Look at this search trend over here. They started out 2004, nothing. This is where they really got famous, 2006. And they're still going strong. Here are all the videos where they are putting up their reviews and whatnot. They pay a lot of money to get YouTube reviews. What is a VPN?
Right.
How to use a VPN? All the tweets
a lot
buy
of
more
affiliates.
VPN.
Yeah.
Lots of affiliates. Okay,
Yeah.
let's start going into the forums part. Red Fox forums. These are all the forums that you need to be on to see what your competitor is like, what your customers think about your competitor. So this is another way to use Topicmojo. A brand is a topic as well. Like, there's gossip and everything. I haven't used it for that purpose at all. I was just trying to find gaming keyboards and gaming mouses, like thinking about the Amazon affiliate marketing, making it as useful for that person. So there are tweets. Okay, we're going to show a lot more tweets. Tweets can be embedded. I should find a way to remove this. I don't want to see brand tweets. Undefined. I thought
what you can do is add more filters instead. As in like what we need to like filter out is like brands or affiliates or whatever. There could be a way to.
No, you can possibly include something like if the account name contains this word or something like that, then we can filter it, something like that.
Yeah, I can definitely make a filter for each one of these tabs. That's a really great idea. Just a second, let me write it down.
We're designing a roadmap here.
Okay, these things are public. Everybody should know that these are features that everybody needs to actually use the tool.
Absolutely.
And the Instagram thing already by Sarang to scrape data and provide username, etc.
I love social media, so even in Brandoverflow, I suggested the YouTube keywords to Ahmed. I was like, please add these.
I have a suggestion too. Is it possible to also like a scrape data from GMB posts, because GMB posts are also very high.
Sam is the GMB guy.
I'm the GMB guy, man. I'm a local guy. Come on, I'm a local businessman. That's what I do. I just want to rank for the local. That's what I do.
So you're talking about the posts on their GMB page, right?
Yeah, GMB posts, even even if you can pull out reviews, that will be because sometimes what people do, they use reviews and they put keywords in there or question answers, on the Google GMB. They usually put keywords that rank better.
I think there's something like there was an LTD called My Presences. For that, I think it was on a very niche platform. I think on SaaSwiz, and this is what they do, as into for reputation management, just for local listings. So I think what you can do is something similar.
What I'm trying to say, if it's scraping data from Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, might as well do it from GMB too, right? Because it's a very strong tool. Like I'm not sure if it's possible or not, but I'm saying it's
yes,
a very strong.
That's
tool.
A yes. That's a yes. I'm gonna add this. You know why?
There you go, man.
Because I was actually working on a bright local Viking alternative.
I've known. I was already the local grids that
Yes.
Asking Ahmed for. I mean, can you please get this on LTD? He's like, no.
Okay, I think
cannot be on LTD though.
Yeah, no.
I think no. This is the right time to ask a question which Joe mentioned in the group, and it's really good. If you are using Google for basically everything, including scraping result, can they shut down? What are the measures you have taken to prevent this?
There are several measures in place. Okay, like I mentioned, I come from a VPN background. You know what that is? It includes unblocking services and getting access to sites that other people are stopping you to go there, right? I come from that background. I know how to create proxy networks and stuff like that. So the reason why Brandoverflow is so valuable right now is because I have my own.
Is it an insight on your future VPN software? Can we expect
Yes,
that?
Absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely.
I'm under NDA contract for a few more months, and then I'm going to start my own VPN as well.
Nice.
Okay, you can explain. Sorry to interrupt.
So for anybody that has a doubt that this might be the only other LTD or software I'm making, I have bad news for you. I'm gonna make a lot of things very soon. This is why I make Growth IDX. To keep launching stuff and keep paying the affiliates in a normal manner.
So just to don't need to go into too much technical, but just to give some insights to users, what kind of data you're scraping every day when it comes to Topicmojo results or something like that, and what are the process you are taking just to ensure that there's no data shut down or anything like that.
Okay, we've been scraping data for 2 years now, and day over day, as you know, BrandOverflow is being used more and more. We query Google 300,000 times a day in the morning, and then throughout the day, we have around 3,000 or 5,000 queries from BrandOverflow, keyword reports, tools, generator, YouTube keywords, and all of that goes to Google. Google doesn't really care about these activities, so they go through other measures to prevent manipulation. You know what manipulation is? Like camping gear. Like if I make a bot that goes here, clicks a link, waits 5 minutes, and then shuts down. That is manipulation.
Nice.
As long as I'm not doing
the Artilla event for the web scraper. And I'm pretty sure Ahmed's going to build his own web scraper. It's like a point and click.
It's a search vital ranking factor. Right? Clicking on the Google, there's a whole lot of discussion going around on SEO world on the impact of doing that. So there is possibility on that.
So we've been doing a lot of scraping on Google. Everything comes from Google, and we're now using Google APIs. Like our videos area is all via YouTube API instead of manually scraping Google. You know why? It's a lot easier. It saves time. It's faster, and it gives you more data. I can pull in more data about the channel, their subscribers, pretty much do anything I want with that API. And that is not the kind of data you want to update all the time, because influencer data is forever, basically. If you know it, you have to refresh it like maybe once every 6 months to get a new feel for it. Like maybe that. You don't want to find the breakout influencers right away. You want the ones that are already up there. So it's a very low maintenance API. Every other data comes from either Google or YouTube. We try to be as direct as possible. And to security measures or preventative measures, I spent a lot of time creating the proxy network and the VPN network behind BrandOverflow.
I mean, the next, the Tor network might just come from Ahmed, so we don't know.
No, I'm not
accessing all the.
It's still bigger.
I have one question that came from Rakul. It's regarding paid add-on. Can they have a quick peek? How does it look? And
Osama gave me
and also
the
why
login.
is it paid add-on?
Because everything, I did not make Topicmojo for search volumes primarily. It's just to figure out topic data. It's for exploring data. Why do you have to keep blinders on when you view this data and you're thinking about it in a very SEO spammy way? Like if the search volume is high, I'm going to use this keyword. If it's not, I'm not going to use this keyword. Why? Because that search volume updates over a period of 2 or 3 months. And you don't know if that topic is trending right now, like immediately right now. Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, you have to actually get a human feel for your content. Search volumes was always secondary for this product. I added it because people were asking for it. So that's why it's an add-on. This is Osama's account, and it doesn't have it either. So we keep one account so we can test out the search volume and stuff. Let me log in.
Also, I think $9 a month is damn cheap, to be honest, for anything that is. I mean, it's just $9 a month. Come on, you can avoid 2 pizzas and pay, man. So,
makeup kit. I think this one has the. No, this one doesn't have it either. Let me try. Let me just.
I think you can unlock for yourself. It's your own company.
I don't want to. I try to keep my accounts out of search volumes. It's detoxifying. There's so many ways to do SEO. Search volumes isn't the end of the world.
Basically, what SEO paid add-on shows us that you, with the free account, you will get the entire keyword list, suggestions, everything you will get. Only the thing you will be missing is the numbers, the number of search volume, the competition, the average search trend. Those are the numbers you will be missing out. So other than that, the data, actual keyword, you will be able to see.
I'll get to my next question, which is also related to this. You can, once you figure it out, you can show the screen how it looks like.
Sure.
But I'll get to my second question. So if somebody is using Topicmojo, should they be using like first a keyword research tool and then going to Topicmojo? What should be the using scenario? Like how should they be combining?
You mean like a workflow kind of thing?
Workflow kind of thing, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that would be like for me, like because I'm not a very SEO guy, but somehow I managed to rank my own company very good locally because whatever I was doing, it's kind of making sense, and I was like watching things, right? So what I want to know, like, what should be the workflow? How should I use Topicmojo with some other tools?
Okay. Ranking is for everybody. SEO is not just about spamming keywords or just stuffing keywords. SEO, people are changing it. I don't know why people are going for just the hardcore metrics, just numbers. It's not that. It's about connecting to human beings. You know why you could rank, Sam? Because you can speak to a human being. If you can make somebody understand and write content that is readable, you deserve that ranking. That's what Google goes for. Google has said it again and again. Write content for the human beings, not the search engines. Lately, the trend is to follow the system or AI or this and that. The AI is actually a good part. You get ideas to write it. But you shouldn't follow the numbers so much as figure out what the people want to hear, to read, to know. If they really feel that your content is deserving, you will get that rank. Let me show you how you lose a ranking, and you will understand how to get a ranking, if that makes sense. Like camping gear, this is how Google is. One of the ways Google kind of measures if you deserve a good rank or not. It's like I go here, I go a little further down here, 100 best camping gear essentials for 2021. Now, I read this for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't find it useful. Because, okay, where is the rest of the content? Okay.
I think it's scrollable. I think it's scrollable there, isn't it?
Now, see, my reaction is, I don't like this, go back.
Yeah.
Google is also telling me, now Google knows, as soon as you do
bounce rate.
this, -1. It's a point system, -1. And as soon as you get enough points, -1, it's going to go away. It's going to go one rank down, then 2, then 3, then 4. Google cares about the users, and the marketers today are kind of caring about the numbers more than the people. That is where I want to bring in Topicmojo. Like, care about what your users are looking at the videos for. Like, if they go to YouTube and they're looking for these kind of videos, this is what you should be talking about. This is what you should be making or putting in your content or creating videos about. Not just caring about the keyword itself. Like Alston said it in a very good way. Forums is also a way to find long-tail keywords for what the people are talking about your product, not just the keywords that AdWords tells you to go for, or the keywords that have high search volume. Maybe the users call that thing something else. This kind of helps you figure out what your customers want. That's why the tagline is reading your customers' minds.
So I'm still gonna ask you again.
Let me share that, because since Ahmed is more of a developer, he will give a developer-oriented answer. I've been using Topicmojo and similar tools. What I would prefer is do the market research to understand what your customers are looking into, what you want to focus on. Don't look into numbers within Topic Mojo. Just get the feel of the product, go through each of the, this is what I personally do. So I go through the form results to find out what are the topic discussed on, what are the pain points. I do research on social media from all the different elements. I go into the news sections to see the relevant update, a new news source, what is releasing. If I'm researching a general product for, let's say, camping gear, if there's any new product on the market, it will be mentioned on news section as a PR release, or I go into Amazon to find what are the other products discussed on. I purely use Topic Mojo. I never look, even though I have the paid add-on, I never use paid add-on inside Topic Mojo because I'm not looking into get the data, because it's just the text or the input. Then I transfer into one of the fully dedicated keyword research software to get the search volume, or you want to focus on advanced data, keyword competition, backlink. All those are component, but just we need to find the ideal point for each of us. For example, everyone does not need to focus. For example, if you type something on Google and it suggests a couple of other two keywords or two in the search bar, you not necessarily need to look into search volume, because the only reason Google is showing autocomplete results when you type something, it's not, they are not going to show every single keyword everyone type. Only if a lot of people type something and everything is same, they will show it in the autocomplete section of the search bar. So that essentially shows that it's a popular keyword. So that is what I at least use, something like this, even if I don't have access to that. So that's just wanted to mention that. Sorry.
No, that's a great way to go for that.
I just want to come in. Sarah is saying, the main question is, where's the LTD link? So
there's too many links. Which one you want? I think I'll give you the growth. I think, Alison, why don't you share the link?
Absolutely.
Alison can share his link.
Yeah, Alison's got a 20% sweet discount.
And I think he might have a discount code too. Who knows?
Yep.
Right. So I think what I understand, it's if you have an idea, or if you have a product, or that you are thinking about, or you want to look up like what's up with that product, what's going on, how is it trending and stuff like that. And then once you figure that out, and then I think the keyword and all those other things plays a role. So I think I got it. So I think there's no such a workflow that, it's not a keyword research tool. It's basically the idea, the topic, the questions,
yes,
absolutely,
the posts,
absolutely.
the YouTubes, what's trending, what's not trending. And that can help you, let's say, even if you're a blogger and you want to write some trendy blog, you can look it up and see, okay, this is trending. Now I can, get inspired, or to make that kind of, at least if I'm not ranking one, maybe I'll rank two or whatever.
Yes.
Keep trying, I guess.
So I think I have a quick request. I'm sorry to cut you off, Sam.
No, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, so I was just saying to Emma that since, I think all of us here on the panel own Brand Overflows Ltd. So is there any way for direct integration, even if, say, we purchase, Topic Mojo's Ltd separately? Is there any way so that we don't have to switch tabs, on and off, so that everything is on one dashboard?
The reason we came up with Topic Mojo as a separate product is because of another surprise that's going to come later. Topic Mojo is one part of something much bigger. Everybody that's buying Topic Mojo today is going to be much happier later on. This thing is kind of like everything. Then there's something else to sort it and actually do something with it. It's a whole network of things that I'm making. And Brand Overflow has to stay separate. In a way, for a developer, I need to keep that system as smooth as possible without any interruptions. So I can't do that.
So one more question that's come in. Why does Topic Mojo look better than Brand Overflow?
Okay, this is mostly my fault. I don't know how to design a system that is so big and has so many tools and so many things. That's my fault. Okay, I don't know how to design something so big, but I know how to design something small. And that's the way with everybody. We cannot do everything perfectly, but we can make one thing look really pretty. And I like the cats. The cats are the best part of this thing. There's one in the logo and 3 cats over here. I want everybody to see these cats because I love these cats.
I will get to a little bit of a tougher question. This is not an interview or anything. It's just the community been asking, and I think it's better that we have a clear kind of answer that that what you're planning, because some people are saying that this Topicmojo and then Brandoverflow, it's kind of a distraction, which I don't agree, because I think you can do a lot of things. Like you can be an investor, you can be a real estate agent, you can be a investor, you can be you can be so many things you can do. And it's okay, but how do you manage this? Like, what is your how you're planning to manage all this? Like,
okay, so the ugly question or the ugly kind of gossip going on is he will fail because he's making too many things. It's just a perception. Okay,
exactly.
You don't know until you've tried. Not everybody is the same. Like, if you've seen somebody fail in a certain way, the other person is not going to do it. Like, let me tell you this. Brandoverflow's LTD money from last year ran out as soon as we launched V21. We were at 0.
Wow. Yeah.
We were at 0.
That on Discord.
So many new features, it completely finished our funds. I did a lot of things to keep my company running. I didn't blame my users like other people do.
Absolutely. Exactly.
Okay, I'm not any other founder, okay? I'm not like other people. And I'm sure all my customers are not like every other customer. People are different. I say, just let me do what I'm doing best. I don't want to be... People don't become founders to be dictated on what to do and what not to do. I got to be honest about this. Everybody needs that little bit of freedom for themselves. I'm not doing this just to conform to a list of things that a founder should look like, sound like, and act like. I like being myself. People told me it was a bad idea to give Topicmojo away to Brandoverflow users, and it's a better idea to just do it at a 50% discount and earn some more money. You know what? These are the people that believed in me when there was nothing to believe in. Like, I was nobody at that time. They believed in me, and I just feel like they deserve something nice right now. So I did it. And as a founder who can follow his own path, I can do it. And I'm going to do a lot of other things too.
Come in on that, because I bought one. I told Ahmed, it was a big purchase for me when I bought the massive 10K plan. I literally didn't have a big use case at that time. It was just that, I read Alston's and Arman's review on that. And I have since used, a fair bit of my share on Brandoverflow. But I can literally guarantee you, I've gone on every, forum explaining how Ahmed is a different founder and a different person, because I've interacted with him on a personal base. It's not, he's not here for, get rich quick scheme. He's not going to run off with your money. And then, if he had to do that, trust me, he wouldn't be here after 2 years.
I'm still surviving. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm doing really
the
great.
Guy. Who has the balls to come online and say that they literally ran out of funds and be honest about it? And he's not, making excuses around. We're launching a new update. It's going to be 3 months delayed. It's going to be 8 months delayed. He's not doing that. So I just want to clarify to everyone, because I see all the rumors. Trust me, I'm in the middle of it. And I got a panic attack when Em said we ran out of funds, and I was like, wait, is my $2,000 just going to go in waters? And I barely used the tool on as to 10K keywords, and I was like, damn. But I've told Ahmed one thing, that whatever you do, I will never sell my LTD. Till whatever, even if you go, all waters out, whatever it is, at least the guy is fighting a fight. So I'm not trying to vilify anyone. I'm not trying to, say he's a hero or he's this or that. I'm just saying that he's doing his honest day's work. Just try to support people who are looking out for, the people in the community. He's not another Danny Postman who's going to run with your money, as soon as as soon as he gets an opportunity. So that's basically it. And I am in it with my money. I'm not just saying it, because I got, Ahmed paid me 50 pounds to do it. So
So,
Well, man, I really appreciate all the
yeah.
things you've been saying on the forums. It humbles you when somebody talks such nice things about you. I really appreciate it.
I mean, I completely, I'm in it. Even for the free, giveaway, I was like, I'm not gonna, get free codes from you. I'm gonna buy them, and then whatever, if you wanna, do, because I truly want to support you. There's a reason I support people, and I mean that's basically it. So yeah. And thanks for the speech. Thanks. That's my 2 cents here.
Yeah, that was.
But
Yeah, I'm blushing. If only I was whiter, you could see it.
In that case, let me give me some couple of minutes for Ahmed to get back on the track, and let me answer why Topicmojo is not a good keyword research tool, guys. Because
Yes.
I see it as a market research tool.
Absolutely.
Let's say, for example, if we are trying to find a keyword research tool, we have to find the best keywords. Three components comes into play. One, the popularity of the keyword, on-page SEO of the websites, and also backlinks. We are currently in Topicmojo paid add-on. It's just showing the popularity with the search volume, trend data, and everything. But if you are just picking the keywords just based on the search volume, you are doing a big mistake, because keyword competition through backlinks, because it's not same for every single keyword. And also from on-page side, for example, if the top 10 page has around 5,000 words each, it's more competitive compared to some top 10 pages which has 200 to 500 searches or something like that. So that's the only reason. Even if you get paid add-on in Topicmojo, just don't go and pick keywords just based on search volume, because there are two other missing components. That's the reason I personally don't see Topicmojo as a keyword research software. And also, I don't plan on using it, because it's just to understand the search intent, where it's a market research software.
That's exactly right. Sometimes you got to stop looking at the numbers and start listening to the people that are actually buying stuff. It's like the best development that I've done so far is through talking to people on Messenger, Intercom, Userback. Like, it's very little about what the world thinks you should do, and the customers have, like, for example, Sarang brought up the GMB and all the value that it could bring for this keyword. And you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, how could I have missed something like Google Maps search with the keyword camping gear and the country set to United Kingdom? It's a United Kingdom. So what this search would bring me, number one, ultralight outdoor gear. I'm guessing all these are brands that are in the United Kingdom, and their posts would be meaningful to you. Like, I didn't think of it when I was thinking of as a developer or as an SEO, but these are the kind of things you find when you actually talk to people. That's what we're missing in all these new approaches. That is all about the metric. I'm building keyword difficulty, an algorithm that is really hard. And trust me, I care about the metric, but you can't stop caring about the people. That's the reason Topicmojo is here.
And also, just to add one small input on this feature, you can essentially grab their description also, business description, because they will include keywords, they will place important products, types, and everything. All the business listing almost have business description. If you click on any of their listing, you will see the description for them.
Like here?
Is it showing you? Not this one.
Let me go back.
There is a field.
70. 102. Let's try this. Outdoor clothing and equipment shop?
No, that's a category. For example, there is a field. Sarang, do you notice in everywhere when it's
Yeah.
GMB, there's a description field, right?
Right. Yeah, I'll just search on my machine here. Let's say a lawyer in India.
We can look it up later if it's possible, not to waste time
Yeah, no
online.
worries.
Maybe a separate component from the reviews or a description or any sort of brand, we can include a separate tab as a local, something like that. That way, if someone is searching for local related searches, it might be useful for them rather than wasting time on that.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe these businesses are something you should look for. Maybe you're doing some business research for a new product. This is definitely good data that I'm going to think about.
Because
I was already working on this.
From what you are explaining right now, you are talking from an international or a general product or affiliating marketer point of view. But when it comes to tool like this, not only affiliate marketers or blog owners are going to use, small business owners like Sam, he might be using this tool and he will like to know what his competitors are doing, what are the description they are writing, what are the keywords they are including in their GMB profile. So essentially you are opening your tool to a different set of audience too. That might come in handy.
Yes, it has it opens a lot more possibilities to Topicmojo and I really love that. And I've been thinking of a way to use the Maps API a little sooner as well, so that works out for me.
Isn't the Maps API pretty expensive? Because I tried using it for a client.
Yes, very expensive. Very. But I do, last year I got a lot of credits. So
nice.
I can use it for quite a lot of them.
Wow. See, I mean,
it helps to go to Google conferences.
Damn.
So yeah.
This is crazy. And David's saying I've spoken to people who have ranked well based on no backlinks and keyword research done by covering a topic comprehensively.
Yeah.
The tool could be well fitted to that use case. Anything that helps cover the field, so I think the use of different platforms is a good idea. Yeah, absolutely. I think today was a post around, in the Jarvis community around a guy who didn't rank with any backlinks, just based on content and the topics that he was covering. So I think that's where we are moving towards. I mean, it's all content focused, SEO now.
If you think about it, just couple of years ago, like 4 years ago, it's just like we choose one primary keyword, two secondary keyword, couple of LSI keywords or something like that, where it's no longer that's the case. For example, go to Ahrefs or SEMrush, insert any page URL you find on Search Console. It's not going to rank for a bunch of keywords. It's going to rank for hundreds or thousands of keywords. Right. So that's the reason where even if you are not focusing on one keyword, but covering all the keyword topics, I'm not talking about keyword stuffing or spamming, just including random paragraph, but try to, as Ahmed mentioned, that create contents to satisfy the user. I would say same thing, but try to create content which satisfy the AI tech or Google advertising, because it's almost like humans right now, because it can see everything. So they look for this content pieces. So even if you don't include that exact keyword, or even if you don't target that keyword, if you create a well content piece, it might rank for other keywords, related keywords, or even a keyword which has been no longer even founded on the database. It could be a brand new keyword, it can rank for that. So all this comes into play, and you don't need best SEO for every single market. For example, if you are in a local space or going for a long tail keyword, just a good enough SEO is more than important. When I say good enough, it's just mean a good on-page SEO. You won't need a backlink, and that overall site power also comes into play. So if you have a site power really good, and just having a good enough content with well proper researched content, where something like Topicmojo comes into play, where it helps you to identify everything you should be focusing on related to that topic, then it essentially could make your process easy. And if you want to do a bigger or in-depth keyword research, move into other SEO tools, something like BrandOverflow, SEMrush, Ahrefs. There are so many tools like that. you can do advanced research through that. Just wanted to add that.
Alston, you're reading Mohan's mind by answering everything that he was going to ask you in a few more minutes.
Crazy. But yeah, I think, anything else, Ahmed, you want to add to that?
No. I think Chaitanya was asking about Growth IX, so I can give a little description of what I'm doing there. Yes?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is the Growth IDX project that I've been working on since I have quite a few software planned. I've been building out my own card system, my affiliate system for the Brandoverflow that I was doing. So
these all can be LTDs, you know that. Separate LTDs.
Yes. The affiliate system is ready to be a SaaS complete separately. And there's a page builder in here as well. If you haven't seen it yet, let me show you.
That's going to be next swipe pages now.
Yeah, I was building a little bit of a swipe pages thing, but then I was like, getting distracted from my main thing, so I just dropped it. It's like all these things that are selling really good on AppSumo are really simple things, and I chose the hardest thing to do, Brandoverflow as a first project.
Exactly.
Like, okay, add a new post, and here's the block editor.
You could have been a millionaire by now, you know that. You could have been easily a millionaire by now.
I'm too dumb for that.
No, because I just bought this Bricks builder. It's a note-taking app like Notion. So I think this looks pretty much similar to what you just showed on the screen, because it's very minimalist and very, very straightforward.
And no credit to me, this is an open source library. It's called Editor.js. I'm not going to lie about it. The people did a really great job on it. And this is open for anybody to use, and it's pretty much Notion. Like, look at it. You can highlight stuff, you can put in things, H1, H2, and all I need to do was just configure it.
Oh, nice.
It's not editorjs.io. The .js is for JavaScript.
Yeah.
But the one thing I was doing on it was image optimization. I made my own CDN image optimization thing like EWWW. So I use my own image optimization. I just don't like PHP, or else this would be a WordPress plugin. I just don't like PHP.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm in the same boat as you.
No, I use JavaScript, and you are working with JavaScript. That's itself an accomplishment for you. We hate JavaScript.
Because my devs, they hate PHP. They all work in the MERN stack, and they're like, PHP is not even a language, you know?
Yes, it is not a language for us JavaScript people. It is not a language. It's too hard. But these are all the things that I'm kind of sort of building out. I build it for my team because I want optimized images. So I basically built my own tiny PNG, the whole optimization system algorithm. I have my own. You're going to get all these things sooner or later. As soon as I can get the designs out and get these things out.
You already are running a conglomerate, man. This
internal. It's an internal conglomerate.
If I was half as talented as you, I'd be literally a millionaire by now. Not even kidding. Yeah, it's crazy.
But Growth IDX has quite a few things, and I'm trying to build something that can focus the use cases instead of the FOMO. Like if there's a deal, you want to see the use cases instead of just the reviews. So there's no review box, just a comment box, basically, no reviews or anything. And here you can find all the different kind of topics that were written on Topicmojo. Anybody can come and pretty much post here. It's a free-for-all, and you get user pages, pretty little user pages, kind of like Product Hunt. And I'm adding a little Product Hunt kind of effect to the showcase area. So here are all the deals and products available on AppSumo, Product Hunt. And you can go there and write a use case on it. And if somebody finds it useful, good for them.
Would you allow like other founders to join, and can they showcase their product on the Growth Index?
Yeah, anybody can just sign up and post whatever. There's no restriction.
So what I'm understanding, Ahmed, sorry, I'm just going to be a little bit direct here. So what are you trying to say? You are trying to build something that you can also launch a product on Growth Index. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is true. It is too small right now. There are not enough users, but eventually, yeah, if I start using it and people find it useful, maybe. You never know.
Okay. So let's say if I'll ask you another question. Like, let's say, for example, you are also building your own products too, right? So how would you determine, let's say if I want to come out with my own SaaS and I say, you know what, I'm going to launch it on your platform. Wouldn't you have a conflict of interest already because you are also building your own products?
Okay. That is where
And just
I don't know if you
sorry to interrupt, guys. Before you go into discussion, I have to leave right now. I didn't want to interrupt, but just saying thank you for the time and having me. And I
Thanks
watched
a
this
lot,
replay
Alston,
because
Thank
the
you for
discussion
coming.
is just about to get interested. I'll watch
Yeah,
the
just
replay.
I thought he mentioned it, so might as well ask because
Take
I'm
care.
sure that a lot of people will consider. Uh,
And catch you guys later. Take care.
all right,
Catch you
see you,
later.
buddy.
Thanks, Alston, for coming. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you for your time. So,
So
okay,
yeah,
I cannot be biased when it comes to growth index. So if somebody wants to launch a Topicmojo alternative, go ahead. I cannot ethically stop them. It's wrong. It's just wrong
Yeah.
to stop somebody from doing that. It's
Don't
ethically wrong.
be Amazon. Don't be Amazon.
Nah.
Like, you don't create an Amazon's basics after copying your competitors.
So
I don't mind if people post bad use cases or point out Topicmojo flaws in a content post on my own product. Because when I'm making growth index, I need to be in a separate mind state. I cannot be biased that I am the Brandoverflow founder or you cannot do this, you cannot do that. I can't be that person. I need to be more open to new ideas and inviting all founders to come and talk about whatever they want to talk about.
Yeah, I think sometimes especially for me, I take negative comments. Like some founders take it very personally, and they just want to like attack the user back. But I think that's a good opportunity for me to make the customer happy and try to convert that customer as your marketing guy. You know what I mean? Like just make this guy happy, and once I make this guy happy, it's he's gonna be sending my product.
To add to that.
Exactly.
Because I've known, I mean, I've been in touch with Emma for almost 1 year now. I've bugged him for all the nonsensical things. And I am just like, hey, bro, what's up? What are you doing? He's super approachable. And if you have any, like, I think with Topicmojo, I pointed out a very funny, I think a spelling mistake in the spelling typo in the search typo. So I was like, can you just fix this? It's looking really funny. And he was like, hey, thanks for the heads up. And so one thing with Ahmed is like, he's not the guy who's gonna be upset out if you point out some flaws here and there. He rather takes it with a chin up, and he's just gonna respond in the most positive manner, to be honest, and which is great to and rather welcoming to see in the LTD community, because I don't really see that happening here. All I'm just afraid is to comment on, if there's a flaw or if there's anything that is going wrong. So, but Ahmed's a very different guy, and I can vouch for him personally.
Thank you.
I want to check because it's already been almost an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm sure, Ahmed, if you want to continue, we also let our user come on the stage if they have any direct questions or anything.
Yeah.
The conversation can go longer,
I think if only
2
Ahmed
hours or
has
3
time.
hours. Okay, so I'm just giving you a heads up.
Whenever you think you don't you have to get away or anything.
Actually, it's getting kind of late, and I have to. Maybe you can do this another time because it's really late here, and people get bugged outside my office area.
Guys,
oh my God.
So I need to go home.
Okay, so guys, we have 4 giveaways that will be giving out the codes. I think one of 5 giveaways actually. One of the giveaways for the GIF, sharing a GIF. So those are in 3 groups, and those one will be a separate giveaways. And for the event, people who join on Facebook and run the world, there will be a giveaway for 4 codes to 4 people, right?
Also,
So
just to add, as I mentioned, a quick little surprise, I'll be giving away 3 codes as well. So, yeah,
perfect. So that makes it
go everyone here.
so
That
that
makes
makes
it
it
seven codes.
7 codes.
That makes
So these one will be will be announcing those winners. Will be on BringAgain group, Alston group, and Growth Index group. Will be announcing all these winners.
Absolutely.
So have fun. And another thing I want to mention, that once this session ends, if you guys want to stay on, you guys can come on the stage and we can talk about
Yeah, Sam's gonna have an after party.
any random. And I will give it. I want to thank Ahmed for coming out and giving us
Absolutely.
101 session. And I know he's a busy guy. He got lots of things going on.
He's super
and
busy.
Taking a time to do this for us, and for the generosity of giving those quotes to us. I really appreciate. Well, that was very generous of you. Not many founders usually, that being very generous, especially to us, right? Because sometimes we giveaways we actually do for our own giveaways that we give out to people. We don't sometimes get it from the founder. So I really appreciate. Best of luck with Topicmojo,
Absolutely.
Brandoverflow, and Growth Index. Any closing comment? You can go ahead.
You guys wanted to see my office, and let me try to. Okay, it's like one big hallway. So that's one area, and this is kind of my area. And and like we're just building it up. And we go, and there's someone. Lisa's right next to me. Okay, so it's like one big hallway.
David's asking, where are the cats?
Where are the cats?
There are no cats in here because they're not allowed in the building.
But this is great, and all the best to you guys. I know personally you've come out of a building that was demolished, and it was a stressful time for you to move.
Yeah,
so
it was one of the best places to be. But you got to adapt to whatever is happening. Yeah. And I wanted to show everybody the new office. Everybody was asking. Alston was asking the most, and he left before I showed it. I just realized that. I hope he sees it later.
So DS Wong is kind of has commented on your profile photo, Ahmed. You want to listen to this one? He's like, you look like a mafia boss in your profile photo.
Really? Okay. Yeah, my hair is wet.
SEO
my hair is wet and everything. Yeah, I kind of look like that. But the beard is from God of War, Kratos. That's the reason I'm growing my beard. I love that last part of God of War 4. And that made me grow this beard out. So guys,
it was great fun. It was great fun. Thanks for coming.
Any closing comments you wanna mention about Topicmojo before we let you go?
Please
keep waiting for the surprise. Some things are coming up, and some things that Sarang already told you. GMB is coming too. So have fun with that as well soon.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And if you want to make any requests, you can reach out to me. I'll make sure that Ahmed implements it. Because we too have a different kind of. We love each other, so.
Guys, this was definitely a great thing. Happy to be here, and I look forward to coming back again.
Sure, definitely.
Absolutely. We'll be looking forward for next updates, and as soon as we have more use cases. And we'll be having you live more and more here. So you're always welcome. Thanks a lot, Ahmed, for shedding out your time. So much of important time that you have. So thanks a lot here. Yeah.
Okay. So
have a great evening, guys.